So this isn't going to be live commentary by any means. I just thought that it seemed a little boring without any kind of commentating or music over this clip, but it's a pretty long battle. Anyway, this is a really intense Skywars battle. So first things first, rush to a chest and pray to God that you get pants. Armor is the best kit to start off with, so it's really important to have a good kit. That's going to be your number one advantage. And if you don't have a good kit, you're sitting duck if the other team decides to rush you, or if you lag and the rest of your teammates get all the loot. So the second most valuable thing is a pickaxe because you can mine the diamonds. A lot of people don't bother to do this, but it's really important, especially if you have the mining expertise perk. So I have 5 diamonds at this point. I can either make a helmet or a weapon, but honestly, a weapon is a bit more important right now. And at this point, I noticed my teammate died, which happens a lot if your team sucks. So really keep an eye out on your team, especially when the other team has a bridge up like that. So real quick, I'm just going to make a sword. So now I have a sword, I have 3 regen potions. Both teams are firing at us, so it's looking like we're going to get rushed, but half of this team went to mid, and my team took out the other people that were left, which is nice of them. So at this point, I'm kind of the leech teammate. I haven't really contributed anything, but I am extremely geared. So if you're looking to win a match, being geared is obviously the best way to go. So the second thing here is I have double legs now. So I'm just going to try and give my legs to the strongest player, because if I give legs to both of them are going to be weak. And if we get rushed by a team or any strong person hacking, for instance, they're both going to die. But the best thing is to keep as many people alive to the end as possible. So you want first gear yourself, second gear one teammate, and then after that gear a third teammate if you can. And just keep going that way. Now I'm not playing with a party. This is all just random strangers. This guy's been bullying our team, which means he probably sucks at melee combat, so that's why I decided to rush him, plus my teammate threw down some speed. So for a random team, these guys are doing pretty good. We're sharing loot, sharing potions. That's a good sign. That means these people aren't assholes and they're probably not going to dump lava on me. I also had the idea real quick to grab some extra diamonds just to make that helmet to get a full set of armor. That's going to be extremely important for endgame survival. The team is not communicating at this point, so I don't really know what they're planning, but generally the longer you wait, the more people die in mid, but also the more geared the survivors in mid become. So we got to find the right balance between rushing mid and holding off, because you don't want to, like, even if you have a lot of gear, if it's 5 versus 1, you're still going to die. So my team has been, like, look at them tanking the arrows here. Now, being a good teammate, they're providing a lot of cover fire, which is keeping the other team locked down and weakened. So I'm going to go in and rush this team really quick and hope for the best. They're all in leather, so it shouldn't be that big of a challenge. So there's 1 kill, there's 2, there's 3. So suddenly I'm a contributing member, and that entire rush I owe to my team. So right now you're noticing teamwork also plays a huge role in Mega. Obviously, it's a lot better if you have real-life friends or Skype communication so that you don't have to type everything. So now we have the decision. All our pure islands have been wiped out. We're the remaining team on this side. So it's either camp or go to mid. So at this point, mid should be pretty clear. So it should be safe for the 3 of us to go. 3 is a pretty decent team size at this stage of the game. So we should be pretty dominant on the mid-ground battlefield. So there's another team of 2 over here. I'm just going to throw down poison potion just to get a little bit of an advantage. That guy tried to run but couldn't tank 2 of us. Now this guy is interesting. Keep an eye on him. See how he has 15 HP, but look how he's hitting me before I even get into range. Now, there's 3 of us and 1 of him, and he's hitting me extremely accurately, as well as my teammates. Like, he almost killed both of them there. So there's a really good chance that this guy is using force field, which is a client-side hack that makes you accurately and rapidly hit anyone within melee range of you. So he's chasing me. So it looks like at this point I'm going to die, but I'm going to run for now. It's about winning. It's about survival. My teammate could have ran as well. If we both split in different directions, it would have increased both of our chances of survival. But he basically ensured my survival by sacrificing himself to this apparent hacker. So I'm going to hide up here for now and try to regen some HP. I also have a fire res going, which is important to remember with this lava bucket. That might become a useful trap if I'm trying to escape in the future. This guy might very well come up the stairs and try to end me. In the meantime, the most I can hope for is people from mid to come up here and try and take him out for me. Of course, they could always come up the stairs and attack me, but this guy is just not as geared as me. Now his teammate shows up. I'm at 3 hearts, so this looks like trouble. I'm not going to bother sorting through the loot. I'm just going to beat it for now. Yep, he's following me, so I'm just going to use this lava bucket, like I said. The bridge is a really good place to put it because it's only 3 blocks wide. So within a few game ticks, it should cover the whole bridge. And if you're not carrying a fire res, it's going to be impossible to get through there without bridging it up. And at this point, they're not going to want to follow me. So I should be safe for now. It should buy me some time. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to search through some of the mid chests here, see if anyone missed anything. Yep, some golden apples. And I'm going to rearrange my inventory to be more suitable. If I put my sword in the first slot, I can hit 1, which is really close to the W key to switch to my sword. I don't usually do that, but sometimes when I get caught off guard and I get panicky, I like to just spam the 1 key to hit my sword. Drop my sword really quick. A compass is also very important because it shows the location of the nearest player, so I know who's behind me. And I'm just going to go over here. I only have 2 XP levels. I think that's from my teammates throwing XP at me, actually, but I'm going to enchant my armor. Even if you get shitty enchantments, it makes you look more intimidating if you have fully enchanted armor. Now, because I'm using an armor 5 kit, these boots aren't going to be any use to me. So I'm just going to keep looking. Hopefully find a P4 chest plate. That would be ideal. Now look who it is. It's this guy again. He's hitting me way before I can hit him. So I'm going to throw down a regen and I'm going to try to escape because I don't think I'm going to be able to take this guy. Yeah, he's got poison potion, so he's obviously not that bad at PvP, even if he is hacking. So I'm going to dump that lava down, but I'm not good enough. Can't get away fast enough. So he's still hitting me. That E-Pearl horribly failed. It looks like things are going wrong, so I'm going to take out my blocks. I'm going to do this stairs trick. You cannot follow upstairs if there's blocks. And in the meantime, since I have tons of gold apples, I'm going to eat that to get that regen too. So he's coming up behind me. This guy on the ground is part of his team. They're actually not going to fight each other, so I should definitely run. Now this third guy that's over there, hopefully he is part of another team. I got burned by my own lava here, which is regrettable, but I'm going to do the stairs trick again and just block it off real quick. Hopefully they get caught up on the lava. So it's looking bad. I got 2 guys after me. One of them is probably hacking. So I'm just going to keep eating these apples, keep my resistance buff on, keep my regen buff, full HP. Now look in the background there. You see a team of 5 coming from mid. One of them split off. 3 or 4 of them are coming behind these 2 guys. So I'm just going to let them fight it out now. I kept them busy by letting them shoot at me with a bow instead of hiding and finding the other team. So they're fighting down there. I can hear them eating apples. I can hear fire being set. So I'm just going to get the fuck out of here. And just like that, it's sudden death time already. I'm going to turn over here because there's no lava. I'm going to continue looking for a P4 chest plate, I think. I got nobody following me, so they must have taken that decoy. So now we're entering the end game phase. That's there's dragons, and this is where it's bad to have a team because the more people you're with, the higher chance the dragon's gonna aim for your group, and if they aim for one person in your group, they're going to affect the whole group. So if you are in a team, you might want to split up. I'm just going to keep my buffs up and keep my E-Pearls close. I only have one at the moment, which is problematic. And it's now a good time to take a look at the sides. So we got 4 minutes, 40 seconds left. I'm the only remainder of my team, and there's 3 other teams, and I'm at 6 kills at this point. So I've done okay. If I die here, it's been a good game, but I'm pretty close to winning. So 2 people just fell into the void. That's what you get for having a group, and that eliminated 1 team. And I'm not sure, but I think that guy might have been the hacker. So we got 1 team left, so it's me versus a few other people. I don't know how many people they're with, but it's usually not many. Very rarely is there a large team left at the end. So the dragons are coming for me. They're glitching me all around. I still got 4 minutes or so left. So this area is looking a bit destroyed, so I'm just going to try to parkour my way out of here and try to ignore that rubber band that just happened. I'm going to run over these hedges and get to safety on the other side. I'm going to try to run to a different quadrant of the map. Unfortunately, it looks like I'm going to have to run through the lava because that's probably where the other team isn't, and I don't really feel like avoiding dragons and getting fucked up by people at the same time. So I'm going to take a bit of fire damage here, but luckily I see some water. And I still have plenty of gold apples left, so... Oh, and there's the other team. It looks like I picked the wrong quadrant. But he's alone, so I'm just going to take him. He's also not geared very well, so this is going to be an easy win. And there is still another person, or possibly more, left. So I gotta keep sharp, and I gotta really avoid these dragons. In the meantime, E-Pearls need to be in the hotbar in case I get knocked off. Speaking of which, there's the last guy. He's not very geared either, and it looks like he didn't know I was here when he E-Pearled in, so this is going to be another easy win. And he's actually going to E-Pearl away and hit the wall and die of the E-Pearl damage. And that's it, I win. So 8 kills, that's a fairly large amount. And hopefully you learn some tactics about how to do Mega.